Hey, it's Joyce Moore with MTFJourney.com, where we show you how to get a hot body and how to live the sweet life. And today's sweet spot is really a question. And I want to ask you, are you crazy? Really, are you crazy enough? I'm really asking you this. Okay, the reason why I'm asking you this today is because I was thinking back on when I started my business. Before I ever met James and we fell in love and got married and all that beautiful stuff and started a business, I had a business on my own. And I got to a point where I was tired of working for other people. And it got to a point where I was miserable. I was in fitness, which I loved. I had clients. I was making really good money. But I was really tired of working for other people because I knew that there was something in me. There was more to me than fitness, right? I wanted to get out and get a message out there in a really big way. I wanted people to know that in life, it's not just about the exercise. It's not just about the eating, that you can have a really awesome life. And it can begin with getting a nice body and all of those things. But after you get the nice body, then what? Right? You have to live. And you can't live out your dreams in the gym, right? Some people do, they're bodybuilders and all. But your life goes on. You have family, you have children, you have a spouse or loved ones. What do you do with your life after that point? So I had $136 to my name. And I decided to step out on faith and say, okay, God, if you've given me this vision, if you've given me, this goal, this dream, then I've got to rely on you to guide me and direct me. And don't you know, with $136 left for food, gas, bills, everything, I said, I'm going to make this happen in a month. And I took the $136 and I started my business cards and things like that. And all of a sudden, when I did that shift in my mind, all these people came flooding to me to help me. And so I had a graphic designer. Thank you, Sandy. She designed my very first logo and my cards and things. And her partner helped me to run my first campaign. One of my clients got me into my first corporate contract. And things just began to roll and flow very naturally because I opened myself up to receive help. So your tips for today in the sweet spot are, number one, go out of your mind. Literally, go out of your mind. Stop going so deep in here, thinking, I can't do it. Can I do it? Is anyone going to be helping me? Does anybody think I can do it? Because I don't think I can do it. Get out of here. Get out of your mind and allow yourself to listen to the inner voice from your being, from your source, because that's going to help you to be able to give in a really big way. Tip number 2, what I had to do was tune out normal people. See, because when you're an entrepreneur or you have a gift that you want to share with the world, you can't listen to normal people because normal people don't go to higher heights. They stay in mediocrity. They stay right here, okay? And you don't want to stay here. You want to go above that line. So if you're listening to normal people, they're going to tell you can't do it, right? So, but you know what? My husband has never told me you can't do it. He's always said, all right, let's do it. Okay, as long as we write this down and get this plan and, let's try it. And you know what? I love that about him, and I love the support that I get. My sister is another person. She's like, I believe in you 100%. Let's go. And I love that. And then tip number 3 is to leap. Just leap. My husband taught me a very important lesson in watching him and being married to him, is that sometimes a plan of action is just a plan. Sometimes you have to leap. When opportunity presents itself to you, you have to jump, and just sometimes the net will appear. Along the way, a plan will come together and things like that, but we've gotten a full-blown contract just taking a leap of faith. All right, so those are your tips for today. I hope I've encouraged you and motivated you to take steps to start living that sweet life that you desire, okay? So with mtfjourney.com, I'm Joyce Moore, and today I want you to just write me, just open up your mind and start writing. Not anything in particular. I'm not looking for anything specific from you today, but just write down maybe 3 things that you really want to do, whether it's a business, an organization, a trip even. Just tell me something that you really desire to do, okay? All right, so I'll see you next time. I'm Joyce. Bye.